Well, good morning, cyber friend. This is Mitty Man coming at you again from Walk with Music with yet another word for today. Thursday morning edition, and we want to give God all the praise and glory and honor. We thank Him for life, health, and strength. We thank Him for as well as it is, and we thank Him also for each and every one of you. The cyber friend, you know who you are. I just want to see, as you see the title of my video this morning, it said being a blessing. People, I just come to give these little short videos as a form of inspiration to those that may be in need. Matter of fact, I mostly base them on self-experience. I know being a minister of music, sometimes I can get sometimes overloaded. And I feel, I feel a bit of depression trying to come on sometimes when I think things should be a certain way. And I think people should act a certain way as well as myself, and then I fall short. And then I have to remind myself it's all about Christ. It's all about Christ. In other words, we cannot change anyone, people. The only thing we can do is pray for them as well as yourself. You can't even change yourself, so you know you can't change anybody else. I said that to say this. So many of you have contacted me about tutorials and stuff, and I've often, and I've told everyone, and I've tried to explain that I don't mind, God knows, I don't mind being a blessing. I don't mind doing a tutorial for anyone, but I also told you all that there's no sense in reinventing the wheel. Matter of fact, our brother JT, he has done many tutorials, some of the songs that y'all are asking for, and I pointed y'all to his YouTube channel, Jerome 24. I told you can get to it, and matter of fact, a lot of the tutorials you've been asking about, he's already done in-depth studies of all those tutorials. They're laid out in plain English, and they're very well put together. Matter of fact, I think JT is one of the greatest one out there on YouTube that do videos, that have done videos, that you could really get something from it. And you can learn from it. They don't go too fast. They take you slow. And in other words, show you the chords and the way you should employ them. So there's no sense in me coming up trying to do another tutorial, something that JT has already done, or Jamal Hartwell already done, or even to our good buddy and friend, Jermaine Griggs. There ain't no sense in us doing stuff behind them that have already done it. Now, if you just want someone just to do you a personal tutorial, that's another different thing. I can understand that, but that's the reason why I pointed y'all to JT. In other words, go, because I know that he has a whole bunch of video tutorials on the keyboard playing and different songs and everything, and they're well put together so you can learn. So you just go to his channel, and it's already there. You don't have to wait on it and everything. Just click on it, and there it is. So that's how come I said it's being a blessing. These here videos should be about us encouraging each other and uplifting each other. That's what it's all about. That's why Mitty Man does it. The Bible study as well. My Bible study, not for me. It is to uplift. It is to give someone, that wayward child, or that wayward individual, a way to point them back to the cross. Let them know that Jesus is the answer. For whatever our problem is, Jesus is the answer. So, with that said, this is what it said. This is what it's all about, being a blessing. That is why I exist. It is not about Mitty Man. No, not about Mitty Man at all, but it's about being a blessing. So, like I said, there's no sense in reinventing the wheel. People, if these tutorials that you're looking for, they're already on YouTube. Just as a matter of fact, I'm just going to give you, I've already given you JT. There's Jamal Hartwell. There's also Jermaine Griggs. There's also one of my other buddies, and his name David. God, I can't think of his last name now. But in the other way, I got his book. In other words, I got his book. I've been had this here for some years now. David Sprunger. David Sprunger. I got this book from David Sprunger years ago called Pattern Piano. I loved it. I'm just searching around. Like I said, people, I've been to school. I've studied music for over 6 years in higher education, and music was my major. But you can always learn, people. There's always something that you don't know. And guess what? Something that you don't know sometimes, it may be hurting you. So if just because you've been maybe went to school for for medicine or musician or whatever it may be, that doesn't mean that you cannot still learn. So in other words, like I said, David Sprung is one. Then there's another guy that I remember seeing out there named Ezra Buford, I hope I'm not messing up his name, but I think those of you that have been on the net a long time from the turn of the century, I mean, from the year 2098, 99, you done heard of Ezra Buford, I think that's his name, but he's also have put up tutorials and great others. Like I said, my buddy Sam Tolbert. Sam is awesome. Sam has a online class where you could just learn if you want to. So there are many, like I said, Jamal, JT, Jermaine, Sam, David Sprung, and Ezra, as well as many, many others. Now, me, myself, I don't claim no fame to even classify myself as to being in the class with these guys, because my mission was another. My area of concentration in music was totally different. It was not performance, but it was composition. My thing was theory and composition. Now, if you want some theory and composition, hey, I can give it to you. Those were my area of concentration. Matter of fact, I started late. Matter of fact, I didn't even start playing on keyboard until I was out of high school. So it wasn't like I had no training from 4 years old and 3 and all like that. But that's all right. I do enough. I can do enough to hold my own. But I'm giving a shout out to these guys because I've seen what they can do. I've heard their stuff and everything, and I take my hat off to them. So, in other words, we are here to be in a blessing. And I'm quite sure if you would ask either one of those guys I just called, they'll tell you the same thing. It's not about us, but it's about being a blessing. We are supposed to reflect. We are reflectors of light. We are not light. I want to clarify that. A lot of people say they are the light. No, you're not the light. You are a reflector of the light. Jesus is the light. And we reflect that light by letting him shine through us. We reflect his light from him, bounce off me to you. That's a reflector. So in other words, we are all servants. That's what we should be. And if you don't have a servant mentality, that's like our brother Kevin Bond book about the servant attitude. I got that book over there somewhere. I keep those books readily available, as well as Khalid Glover, another servant of God. In other words, in the engineering, and just knowing how to put stuff together. Don't work with many great people like y'all, from Michael Jackson all the way to Jeffrey Osborne, and all these here great singers and stuff. Jamal have worked with them, and on a level that some of us may not ever get to, that to be sitting behind a 64 channel console and mixing and doing and stuff. But matter of fact, Khalid has done that. So we got many of us we are just serving, and that's the mentality that we should keep ourselves as being a servant. When we keep ourselves small in our own eyes, then God can use it. See, if I start sitting here pumping up my chest with one little bit of what I got, and trying to think that it's all about me now. I'm I'm a minister of music. I'm this and no, that's the wrong attitude. I'm a servant first. Servant first. In other words, so like I said, if you come to me and just need me or want me to do a tutorial, no problem. We will do it. But I'm telling you, if you want it quick, and if something is already done, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Brother JT and the rest of the guys I've named, I'm quite sure that they got something that'll satisfy you just as well. And it'll probably benefit you more than me having to go and just sit down and just really try to reinvent the wheel. There's no need when you already got these guys that got these tutorials already out there available for you. That's all you got to do is click and watch. So with that being said, this middleman saying, check out those guys' channel. Every one of them got a YouTube channel. Every one of them. From JT, who's Jero24, Jermaine Griggs, Jamal Hotwell, David Spronger, Khalid Glover, all these guys. Khalid, if I'm not mistaken, Khalid was a great guitar player. He played in a band before he even started the engineering thing. So you got great musicians out there that can give you all kinds of advice and direct you in the way you want to go. If you want to make it, there's no reason why you cannot make it after with all this here available resources that they got out there. So with that being said, me and man just gonna say we supposed to have the Bible study tonight if the Lord says so, and we're gonna continue where we left off on Tuesday night. I was talking about the 7 bowls, trumpets, and seals, and how all of them connect. And we're going to try to continue on with that tonight if the Lord say so, if the Holy Spirit don't change it. So with that being said, this middleman saying whatever you get into it. If God's not in it, please, ma'am, please, sir, come on out of it, because it's going to come to nothing. This middleman saying peace, goodbye.